If this is you and you hold angles like this very tight on door frames, I guarantee you have way more deaths than you should. And by simply watching this video, you could get rid of so many unnecessary stupid deaths. Starting off with the number 1, you hold your angles way too tight. But let me explain why this is a problem. Holding a tight angle onto the door frame is generally really good, but unfortunately you overestimated yourself with your reaction time, because the average human has around 180 to 240 milliseconds of reaction time, so holding angles like this very tight most likely will not work for you. Instead, just take a step further, give yourself that little bit more room in order to react, and you're gonna realize you're gonna win a lot more of these engagements. Now this way, the moment they walk into your crosshair, all you need to do is press your left mouse button and don't need to do any of these unnecessary mouse adjustments that will most likely end up costing you your life. For the next and less obvious point, a lot of people always tell you aim for head level, always have perfect head level aim, but with the current way that Rainbow Six is going, especially if you watched me play in competitive or just any of my older videos, you will relatively quick notice that I always aim for body. Now why is that? Very simple actually. With the way Siege works, with the crouching and proning mechanic, if you aim on the middle of the body or on crouch head level aim, you have an easier job doing damage to your enemy. Let's say you're going around the corner and your enemy is crouched. The moment he sees you, he will stand up, but the moment you start shooting towards his torso, you will already do damage on him, as if you would always check for head level and then need to flick down onto a crouch level. Of course, if you have a high fire rate gun like the SMG11, it is genuinely better to aim for a head, as you need a lot of body shots in order to kill your enemy. But if you play something along the lines of Ash, Jaeger, a Bandit even, you should try to aim for the body, as you do so much damage and you will kill your enemy before you even have to flick onto his head. So therefore that's the reason that I mostly aim for body. I know this may sound a bit ridiculous, but look at the state of your current hardware that you're playing with. If you have a controller with already broken sticks that have stick drift, or are already used down Logitech mouse that double right clicks, or the sensor keeps disconnecting, it's maybe worth looking into getting an upgrade. Now don't get me wrong, don't buy 7 different controllers and 14 different mice. Look up what you actually want, factor in what grip you use, and then buy one mouse and stick to it. If you look at the top pro players like Shaiko or a content creator like Stompen, they continuously use the same equipment. And why is that? Because they build consistency with it. If you're a casual gamer and you like to play your 5-6 ranked games with your mates, you don't need the best equipment. That is simply a fact that a lot of people seem to forget it. I see a lot of people out there buying the best of the best equipment and then they don't even get to use it to its full potential. Incredibly underrated point is your mindset. A lot of players get into their own heads after whiffing a shot or dying stupid, and then you're simply just on a downward spiral and you're gonna die over and over and over again, and you're also not gonna have fun playing the game. And once you're on that downward spiral, you're gonna get mad or you're gonna be upset that you're already gonna lose the round and it's already over, and if you're on that downward spiral, your rank game is over. Potentially even your whole evening session. A lot of new players out there tend to hop on that spiral, especially because Siege is an incredibly frustrating game when you're first getting into it. And this not just only applies to you but also your teammates. If someone loses you a round, don't get upset to them or don't get upset about yourself. It simply happens. As long as you learn from it, it isn't as bad as you make it out to be. And now that we're already talking about the mindset, don't start playing for kills if something goes wrong. If you're in the mindset of, oh, my team sucks, I need to get a lot of kills now, you're gonna play worse individually. Yes, you might be higher up on the scoreboard, but you're probably not doing your job in attack or in defense. You're letting your team down, and there most likely isn't a chance to get a refrag on you or you refragging someone. In the end, Rainbow Six is still a tactical shooter and not a Call of Duty game if you want to run around like a team deathmatch, queue arcade, or maybe even actually play Call of Duty. And now for the last point, finally we get to it, start practicing your aim. If you want to win more gunfights, you of course need good aim. If that involves having an aim lab routine or queuing arcade. With Rainbow Six we have so many options of actually training our aim, so you might as well use them. If it is the practice range, arcade, team deathmatch, the free for all, the snipers only. There's so many ways, so start using them. Improving your aim isn't something that's gonna happen overnight, so if you're looking forward to getting that spoiled-like aim, it's gonna take you a while. Because in the end, it simply comes down to playing the game a lot, like a lot, and that simply just is how it works. Unfortunately, there aren't any shortcuts. If you enjoyed today's video or it helped you out just 1%, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. It would help me out massively and it only takes a second. So until the next video, bye.